Hey there, my name is Joe Polyak, a San Francisco Bay Area real estate agent with Rise Homes, and I make videos like this one for people like you who might be thinking about buying, selling, or investing in real estate, or just maybe looking for some local real estate information, data, things like that. Okay, this is a San Francisco, city of San Francisco real estate market update. We're going to review the month of November 2023, compare that with the month of November 2024 data, see what's going on in the market. You know, I'm going to read a little tidbit here that comes on this San Francisco market update. So November 2024, U.S. existing home sales rose 3.4% month over month and 2.9% year over year to a seasonally adjusted annual rate of 3.96 million units, exceeding economists' expectations for the month and marking the first annual gain since July 2021. According to the National Association of Realtors, lower mortgage rates in late summer and early fall helped sales increase across all 4 regions. The number of homes for sale continues to improve nationwide. Despite a wider selection of properties on the market, sales prices have remained strong at the national level. Okay, let's jump into single family home data for the city of San Francisco. New listings, November 2023 was 102. November 2024, that number is 124, an increase of 21.6% year over year. Pending sales last year was 153. This year, that number is 171. So an increase of 11.8% year over year. And sold listings last year was 193, and this year that number is 206, so that's an increase of 6.7% year over year. Median sales price last year was $1,527,000. This year that number is $1,567,000, an increase of 2.6% year over year. Average sales price last year was $2,014,000. This year that number is $2,072,000, an increase of 2.9% year over year. Last year days on market was 31. This year that number is 30. Active listings last year, so that otherwise known as inventory, was 346 homes, and this year that number is 264. So a decrease of 23.7% year over year. The percentage of properties that sold over the list price last year was 62.2% last year, and this year that number is 72.2%. Percentage of list price received. So last year homes sold for 6% over the asking price. This year they have sold for 9.1% over the asking price. And lastly, month supply of inventory last year was 2.2. This year that number is 1.5. The number of new listings is increasing in San Francisco, but inventory levels actually is down quite a bit, almost a quarter down, almost 25% down. So that's why we saw a little smidge of an increase in median sales price, average sales price year over year. Pending sales went up a little bit, sold listings went up a little bit. So I think what's happening is that a lot of the inventory that was on the market got scooped up, but new listings increased. So it's kind of feels like a wash with the number of listings that was on the market and then with new listings hitting the market. What is interesting is that prices didn't go up that much compared to prices going up a lot in San Mateo County. And so what that kind of tells me overall is that demand is not up that much in San Francisco. Supply obviously has gone down, but demand hasn't gone up enough to cause prices to increase. But we'll see what happens in December. A month supply of inventory going down to 1.5 shows us that we are still in a pretty hot seller's market overall. And, you know, on average, homes selling for 9% over the asking price is pretty aggressive too. Hey, if you like this video, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and of course, leave any feedback or questions in the comments section and I'll respond to you. And of course, if you're thinking about buying or selling real estate anywhere in the San Francisco Bay Area, my team and I would love to work with you. You can find my contact information in the description of this video, or of course you can just Google my name and pretty much you will find all of our contact information all over the internet. So condo TIC co-op, let's jump right in. So new listings last year was 152. This year that number is 143, a decrease of 5.9% year over year. Pending sales last year was 149. This year is 246, crazy increase of 65.1% year over year. Sold listings last year was 155. This year that number is 212, so an increase of 36.8% year over year. So what's going on here? I mean, we're seeing, like, I'm going to pause for a second, like, wow, this inventory is just getting scooped up, you know, from the pandemic levels where inventory just kind of like skyrocketed to, like, I don't remember what it was, 1,200, 1,300 units. Just what is happening? Are people seeing that work from home is being implemented? They got to come back. Are people seeing that conditions in the city are improving? What's going on? So we're seeing like pending sales and just sales for condos, TICs, and co-ops skyrocketing. So we might be past that window when you were able to kind of get a good deal, what I think, on condos, TICs, co-ops. And it seems like we're seeing the beginning stages of a recovery for that market. Median sales price year over year last year was $1,125,000, and it's exactly the same, $1,125,000 this year, no change. Average sales price $1,250,000 this year, $1,311,000. So a little bit of a modest increase, 4.9% year over year. Days on market last year 57, this year 67, an increase of 17.5%. So a little bit of a slowdown there. I think that's all the pending sales and all those sold listings being just scooped up. So that's all these places that have been on the market for 100 plus days, 200 days, just getting finally bought up. And so that's making that days on market average increase. And a lot of people got those deals. And so that's why prices didn't really change that much, I think. But look at this, active listings last year, 825, this year, 733. So that's a modest, a fairly significant double digit decrease, 11.2%. And I mean, again, as you see those supply levels going down, supply levels getting eaten away, that's where you're going to see those kind of good deals in that buyer's market in the San Francisco condo TIC co-op market kind of go away, and we're going to start seeing a shift towards a more neutral and or maybe even potentially, dare I say it, seller's market. What's going to cause a seller's market in San Francisco condo TIC co-op? So most of those condos TIC co-op are located in the hubs of San Francisco. So that's going to be the Mission, that's going to be downtown and Soma and areas like that. And maybe the Marina, and then scattered throughout the city, like little different pockets throughout the city. But it's mostly going to be those hubs and those active areas where we saw, during the pandemic, everything shut down, right? And restaurants closed and offices, work from home shut down, and the great flight from San Francisco. Now that people are having to come back to the office, now restaurants are reopening, all those chefs and all those business owners and all those people are finding, it's kind of being recycled. They're moving into creating new ideas and new restaurants opening and things coming back, nightlife coming back, things getting excited. That's the draw to come back to those areas of San Francisco, and people are deciding, hey, maybe it's time to buy. Maybe the streets are getting cleaned up. Maybe less crime, less homelessness, less issues in the city. So maybe those improvements are coming and will cause that to happen. So let's see. Let's stay tuned. And of course, as you know, there's in a recent election, and Daniel Lurie is the new mayor of San Francisco, and we got a few new seats on the board of supervisors, and maybe that will cause some changes to the city in, making things more desirable for people to want to buy condos in these areas. Let's see. Percentage of properties sold over the list price. Last year was 32.9%. This year, 31.6%. Last year, on average, homes sold for 100% of their list price. This year, 99.3%. Again, that's, a lot of those properties getting scooped up. I think they're on the market for a while, so people getting them for below asking price. Month supply of inventory last year, 4.6. This year, 3.6 months. So that basically officially takes us out from basically being buyer's market to seller's market, or we're still kind of in that neutral ground. When you start getting into the 1 to 2 months range, that's more of a seller's market. When you're in the 5+ months range, or in a pretty strong buyer's market. So we're still in that neutral range, but let's see what happens. Hey, thanks again for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, follow me on all my social media accounts wherever you're watching this video. Comment with any questions or feedback you have for me. I answer everything myself. Happy to chat with you. And of course, as always, if you're thinking about buying, selling, investing in real estate, or just want some information, or just want to chat with me, my contact info is in the description of this video, and also you can Google it, find it anywhere else. Thanks again. Hope to see you on the next one.